Welcome back, everybody. We have student COVID masks, garbage pickup, and Armyworms just in time for breakfast. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. More and more schools and school districts creep toward mandatory masking. And now the county school system in the state of Alabama's largest county has joined them, reports AL.com's Ruth Servan-Smith. Jefferson County schools, beginning today, will require students and staff to wear masks after seeing the percentage of students excluded from class because of COVID exposure rise from 3% to 10%. Superintendent Walter Gonsolin, quote, "Universal masking will significantly reduce the number of students who are excluded from school due to exposure. Masks will mean more kids stay in class. Masks will mean more students continue learning from inside the school walls," end quote. Now in Clay County, Alabama, Central Junior High has sent its entire 7th grade class home for virtual learning because of staff shortages, partly due to the COVID outbreak. Now, across the state now, according to the AL.com Education Labs tracker, nearly 2/3 of public school districts require masks for most students and staff. If you've been frustrated by spotty or perplexing sanitation engineering in your neighborhood, that's what they call garbage pickup in Madison County, then you're not alone. Those issues aren't limited to your neighborhood or city or even the state of Alabama, reports AL.com's William Thornton. The problems are COVID-related, of course, directly and indirectly. We have the Delta variant surge, and that's taken an additional toll on all kinds of staffing across industries, including that of municipalities and garbage service. And the employee shortage that you see in other industries is also at play here. In Huntsville, they've had equipment delivery problems, and in South Alabama, there are areas that still have issues from the last hurricane season. And another thing to consider, just about everywhere, we've had more citizens working from home over the past 18 months, which typically means more household garbage on curbsides in neighborhoods. So we've seen the city of Mobile have to help out Pritchard with its garbage service. We've had Birmingham missing days of service. On a personal note, I've never quite seen this before, but last week we had 3 bags of garbage set out to be picked up. They got 2 of them. Just kind of left the 3rd one for the next time around. And I can't figure that out, but maybe Meatloaf was a sanitation engineer. The youngins will have to Google that. Waste Management picks up a number of places in the state, including Mountain Brook. Now, that company said through a spokesperson that it and the rest of the industry, quote, compete in a labor market that has a shortage of CDL drivers and technicians. As many areas are opening, we have a need to add skilled team members to our waste management family. And City of Birmingham spokesman Rick Journey, quote, "The city's Department of Public Works has addressed those issues in trash pickup through expanded hours and temporary workers." He also said that the city's conducting agility skills tests to hire more workers. So if anybody's out of work in Agile, it seems like there's no shortage of opportunities. It's way too early in the year to see North Alabama neighborhoods turn brown. But armyworms have invaded parts of the state in force, and they're turning pretty green lawns brown in a hurry, reports AL.com's Lita Gore. There's an annual migration of armyworms, and their worst damage usually happens from August to October. The Alabama Extension Center said that all the rain we've gotten over the summer and the consistency of the rain has made it a great environment for eggs and larvae of the armyworms. And it's also grown some nice thick lawns, which has given the armyworms a great food source. Now, a good sign you have them is, well, if your lawn turns brown like overnight. You also might see birds and red wasps feeding in the same areas, and then look at the grass closely for larvae. Now, if you do have them and you want to get rid of them, you're probably not going to find a whole lot of items that target specifically armyworms. No armyworm be gone or anything. But the Alabama Extension Center says products will likely be labeled for getting rid of caterpillar pests. Some of the products mentioned were Ortho Bug Be Gone Insect Killer, Spectracide Triazicide Insect Killer, and BioAdvance Complete Insect Killer. Treat your lawn early in the morning or later in the evening when the worms are most active. Thank y'all for listening. This has been Around the Home and Garden with Ike Morgan. Next week we're going to talk about basement leaks and prepping your dove field for the fall. I'm kidding. Hope to talk to you tomorrow on Down in Alabama. Y'all come on by and see us anytime on the internet at al.com.